This is Colleen with today's Daily Dose. If you have never gotten out to see a sage grouse lek in the spring in Wyoming, now is the perfect time.
For wildlife watchers in Wyoming, springtime is the best opportunity to observe Wyoming's native sage grouse on their leks or breeding areas. From late March through early May, males are competing for mates. They crowd up the lek and dazzle the females who visit the lek with some flashy strutting. They do this year after year, usually at the same place, and they've done that over dozens of generations.
A lek is the spot where a male sage grouse will strut to attract a female mate.
A lot of times, once you're in, like, say, a sea of sagebrush, they tend to find, like, little open clearings. Sometimes they're like a dry little playa or just a random clearing of sagebrush, or sometimes they'll even pick hilltops or stocked water tanks where cows have kind of cleared things out. Just kind of depends on the part of the state you're into, but basically where there's little openings, clearings of sagebrush kind of surrounded by otherwise good intact sagebrush stands.
Just listen and watch the sights and sounds of a lek. In addition to having an amazingly cool mating ritual, there are some other things about the sage grouse. They are North America's largest grouse. They're about the size of a chicken. They depend on large expanses of land and grass communities, not only for their leks, but to have protected areas to raise their young. They nest on the ground, under sagebrush, or in a clump of grass. In the winter, their diet is about 99% sagebrush leaves, although other times of the year they will eat other things, and their young will even eat insects. The sagebrush ecosystem is very important for the sage grouse. As a matter of fact, the sage grouse are known as an obligate species. That means they are completely dependent on the sagebrush habitat for survival. There are also several other sagebrush obligate species. In addition to being known as an obligate species, the sage grouse is also considered an umbrella species. That means whatever we do to preserve sagebrush habitats, many other animals will benefit as well. There are reasons to be concerned about the loss of habitat for sage grouse. There are many factors that have led to a decrease in sagebrush habitat: development, wildfires, agricultural changes, as well as invasive species, all can pose great threats to habitat loss and fragmentation. However, Wyoming, as well as many other western states, have been working hard to develop programs to help protect sage grouse and sagebrush habitat while still allowing development in appropriate places. I'd like to thank Lori Schreiber with the Wyoming Game and Fish for permission to use their videos. I'd also like to recognize Audubon for providing much of the information that was used, and the Sage Grouse Initiative for providing educational information and access to videos, maps, and other educational resources for non-commercial uses. Many of you know of the great effort put forth every year by the Wyoming Game and Fish for their outdoor expo. Well, sadly, the expo has been canceled this year. However, they have provided a wealth of information and activities on their Expo at Home page. Everybody should check this out. No, really, everybody needs to go check out the Expo at Home page by the Wyoming Game and Fish. It is full of activities, videos, information. It is well worth supporting all the work that they do to try to help educate all of us about animals in Wyoming. Once again, this is Colleen with the Daily Dose of Science from the Science Zone, saying, see you later.
If you enjoyed today's content and would like it to continue, please consider joining these generous supporters of the Science Zone and our virtual engagement platform by clicking the donate button here or on our website. Thank you.